It's your yummy update time. It's your yummy update time. So we are here to give thanks for existing. We have the crypto market in turmoil. Once again, it's always 50-50, isn't it? We have many crypto KOLs, most expecting 2026 to be a doom, gloom, bearish year. Everybody is using the term relief bounce. They're using their words. They're using relief, dead cat bounce, just to imply that whatever we have is going to fail. I'm going to show you what's been going on, friends, as well. We have CTO Larsson here saying PlanB is wrong. Why PlanB is the most dangerous crypto influencer. So I want to unveil, I haven't watched the video, but like I've seen him make commentary on this before, and I just want you to know. So he has a point when it comes to markets in terms of, because I've been saying this literally since I literally came on to start posting on Twitter. The most dangerous thing in, especially markets, you can have is anything to do with a mathematical formula. Okay, a formula or a model that looks like a can't break. That is very dangerous. I mean, like look, a 4-year cycle as well. If that doesn't work out next year, okay, because but Plan B is one. The more mathematical, the more high IQ it attracts. It sucks a lot of people in, and they eventually always do break. Okay, they eventually do break. So that's why his whole theme is all about trying, obviously, not to get trapped into these things. But I use the word try because it really is try, man, because it's very hard, right? Because it's tough, man. You see these big fat green candles that appear at certain times, and then people say, see, this thing works. You missed out. But then take it on the contrary. You see big fat red candles, and then people also say, see what I mean? Like the thing is failing. You shouldn't be touching it right now, right? Oh, look at this. Oh, crypto's going down. It is a 4-year cycle. Notice now none of them are saying buy the dip at whatsoever. Nobody's saying to touch this dip at all, because they're saying, well, you know, the 4-year cycle is working. So what do you do, friends? Look, we know this. There is no silver bullet here, okay? All we have is our friendship. We've got our pointy elbows. We've got a straight posture. But look, this is the game, man. This is the game. Like when friends, like, you know, football teams, basketball teams, when you any sport, that's it. You could do everything right. That's it. The dice is going to roll anyway. Okay, so in investing, if you want to win, you want to grow wealth, you have to concentrate. You have to concentrate. And you have to watch it closely. And if it works out, people say you're a genius. If it doesn't work out, they say you're stupid. That's the reality of it. That's why we do so. We say these things, friends. No crying in the casino. Just so we know, we all remember. Hey, man, like we're all taking a bet. Okay. As I showed you as well earlier from Juicy News, friends. So Trader Main is calling for the end of the crypto cycle. He believes it's a bear market now starting. And look, it could be, man. Next year could be horrible. I've totally accepted it. It's been horrible for 4 years. Next year could be horrible. But also, I want to entertain the thought here for you as well that maybe all these people in their paradigms are going to break as well. Maybe their whole idea of it's Bitcoin only and then altcoins secondary, maybe that changes next year. Maybe the ISM does go up next year. It's been in a black swan 36 months out. Maybe manufacturing kicks up. Maybe AI is a race war between China and America and they have to really crank it up next year. Maybe Kevin has sent the new US Fed replacement. Maybe he's going to move the rates from 3.5. He thinks they should be closer to 2. Maybe the balance sheet expansion does happen. Maybe. I also got to warn you, if you try to wait for that scenarios all to play out, you're probably going to be buying like a 500% higher price in all altcoins anyway, which is about 5 or 6x, okay? So there's no free lunch here. I'm just taking a bet it's eventually going to get better. So Trader Main expects a dead cat bounce from here, and he says that he's going to fail. He joins Bob Lucas, Ivan, Ben Cope, and 31 crypto major KOLs. So it is what it is, okay? I'm still holding long, okay? Price is what you pay, value is what you get. I find it very interesting that there's just a lot of weird stuff that's happening. It's like a lot of these people, like, it's funny. These people they're the biggest believers of Bitcoin, and it is hilarious. They're so fast to get rid of it. It's kind of wild, man. Friends, I think next year is going to be year of the unicorn. I think it's a believer's cycle. Every person who clicks sell, guess what, bro? If it goes out, you're never going to be a believer. And, you know, it doesn't even matter about the label. I'm just telling you right now, just good luck. I'm just telling you, all these crypto KOLs, you're going to have 15 million people next year calling you a soy boy if it goes up. If it goes down, whatever. Okay, but if it goes up, they're calling you a non-believer G all day, every day. Because you'll forever be marked as the person who shilled Bitcoin, or can't even say crypto, shilled to say, oh, I believe in crypto and all these other things. every single day for 3 years, and then when push came to shove, you sell it into Wall Street who's buying the dip. Like, it's kind of like funny. Wall Street's laughing at these people going like, hey, man, you think you got these big targets? Dude, I'm buying it off you. We'll see how it plays out, huh? I want to show you this as well, friends. So this is more to do with, okay, we'll speak a bit about Charlie Kirk stuff because we're in some sort of matrix world, friends. It's just, how is this story going to play out? Everything just seems to be this weird time continuum of stuff, but let's crack on here, friends. Did you know that the days before Charlie Kirk was assassinated, which I'll show you now, the days before Charlie Kirk was assassinated, friends, someone in Israel was Google searching. This is just hilarious, okay? They were Google searching. So before Charlie Kirk was popped, they were searching for Tyler Robinson's rifle location on Google Maps. They knew the house location. It's funny. They were literally Googling the house location of where his rifle was to be found, mysteriously. They were also Googling all the surgeons at the hospitals around the area and the police senior official names. It's just this wild, man. They found it on Google. They just using Google, someone found it. Oh, man. So talk about a simulation matrix as well. These Google searches were all done in the weeks before Charlie Kirk was assassinated. So here I am asking, friends, if the world is a stage and everything is a script, I wonder if 2026 is going to be the high price here, like the Benno cycle. You know, friends, there's that Benno cycle, that orange, that brown background, where so you got to be confused. People get a bit confused. 2026 in that year, it says it's a seller's year. But no, you got to understand, why is it a seller's year? Because prices are high. So he says, oh, you should be selling in 2026. It's kind of funny. Retailers see it and they go, oh, next year's going to be bad. They said it's a seller's year because retailers don't understand anything. They think, oh, we'll be selling as it goes down. No, dude. No. Those are the years where things are going good. They should be skeptical of what comes beyond that. So remember, friends, all of these, when it comes to AI, UFO stuff, all of these things are fueled by the money printer. They are fueled by the middle class of every country population, especially the American population. That's where the money's come from. That's who's working. Okay. Do you think they're going to press stop? Hell no. You think America's going to stop? You think US of A, friends, is going to stop so China can overtake them in the AI war, the crypto war? I don't think so. I think everybody who thinks they are going to stop, they're the mid-curvers. I think everybody's mid-curve. I think a low IQ person looks at that and they're like, oh, Trump said we're going up next year, so we're just going up. I think that's the very, very negative IQ person and the ultra high IQ, I think that's where they're leaning towards. Check this out as well, friends. So PulseChain. DcentraliseMe has bet Eric Wall that pDAI will peg in this calendar year for $50,000. Okay, that's how they're betting him 25 million. So if DCMe wins, he wants Eric Wall to write off PulseChain community debts owed to him in a debt forgiveness jubilee. I feel there is something extraordinarily suspicious with this bet. The timing and appearance of this bet is entirely absurd to me. So I'm wondering, what do you think, friends? So I'm going to show you. This is really suspicious, man. This is like some sort of, is this a movie script? I'm just going to show you. Look how weird this looks. So I'll show you. Look how it begins, friends. This is the first part. This is DCMe replies under Eric. Eric, are you still taking bets? Eric, I am still taking payments. Sorry, friends. We've got some very racist connections here with the video camera. Eric, I am still taking payments. So Eric, of course, pauses kissing his boyfriend Udi for 5 seconds to type this message out here. He comes out again. Excellent. I bet you pDAI will peg to $1 this calendar year. ... What the hell? Why, bro? Why do you put a... That's a movie script, dude. Who wrote ... It's got ... Hello ... Are you betting me pDAI or dollars? Terms. If you win, I pay 25 million pDAI. If I win, you write off all the debts from PulseChain. And you have a short video expressing regret for not listening to DCMe and calling Richard Hart the king of crypto. Something's really weird with this, man. It's really, really weird. Okay. And then he says, define the win-making scenario definitions. What level of supply backed? What level of collateral? This is extremely strange. Eric, who's just backstory friends, Eric is like the resident fudder of PulseChain. A lot of people believe, and Hex. So many people believe that he's actually hired. He's on the secret demolition team. He's controlled FUD for the community. Comes out with these big essays saying you fail, you fail, you fail, you suck. Richard Hunt, not the king. Richard Hunt's fat, the fat man, the fat man. It's so strange. It come out of Eric comes out. He pauses kissing Udi. Okay, takes off his own wig to collect himself, and then he's like, "Hey, nutcase out here who thinks pDAI, which is 500x away to $1, 500x. Hey, let me make up a term because you're so confident that in literally 31 days this thing's going to be big." Something's fishy here. I don't know what it is. Now, I've got to remind you as well, friends. ProveX, if it was to be done, it's private transfers, right? But it's like a bartering system almost. So like, you know, so the example I use, I could give you a Bitcoin for $1 on ProveX, and then therefore the price now of Bitcoin's $1 on this private off market, okay? And so what it means is the liquidity pools out there of Bitcoin are higher. So I'm wondering with pDAI, is it going to be something similar in the future? That's why some theories come out here where they think, hey, if there are people transacting, that's what the 99 Capital thread, where he goes, you know, if you give a 3,000 pDAI for an Ethereum, that means pDAI is actually a dollary dooney. But yeah, I mean, the price is so low. But yeah, man, like friends even have, I'm not sure I understand your game here, you weird juggaloo cult MFer. But okay, whatever. You have a deal. See you when you delete your account. That is really weird, man. That is really weird. Like, if you were so sure you were going to win a bet, why come out and like taunt the person? You haven't even received the money yet. You just keep your mouth shut until you get the money in the escrow. Then you can start talking about them. But like, you know, you're missing out. Like, you weird cultist, man. Shout out to the baby who made this as well. This is me and Spoonie, friends. Me dreaming about the stars out here. Coming out here. It's kind of funny. Just dreaming and dreaming. This is pretty much what it's come down to, huh? One of your friends made a comment as well. He's all said, "Sommy, man, we've grown so old in the past 5 years." And I just thought about it. I'm like, crap, man. It's been 5 years. We are literally lunatics. There's no reward yet. This is wild. And look, friends, I'm leaning more towards 2026 being a good year, not just from business cycle, Racist Russell 2000 coming to do a miracle, not just because of all of them. There are some things here I'm like, man, this is not what the end of a cycle sounds like. Let me show you this comment here from Clementi. I had a conversation with a friend who passively put money into crypto 4 years ago. He put $6,000 into ETH. He's down 1,000. He put 4K into BTC. He's up 750. If he put money into the S&P, he'd be up 5,000. This is why normies hate crypto. You know, friends, there's actually more posts and threads like that. That's just a little snippet. It's all about how bad, altcoins bad, it's trash, it's stupid, 4 or 5 years wasted, blah. And I just can't help but think, man, like that's not how bull markets end, dude. Bull markets don't end whether you go, hey, I waited 5 years, nothing happened. That's not how the bull market ends. That's how the bull market starts. The bull phase, the exciting phase, that's how it starts. As in nothing's been happening for a long time and then something happens. As in like an ignition moment. You never know, friends, man. Like, what if Elon Musk comes out and he does make Twitter into a X platform financialization or something out here, right? Shout out to Lucky Luke. This is extremely bullish for alts. Mindshare is here. Knowledge on how to buy also out here. So this is awesome. And he says FOMO will kick in like never before. I believe so, friends. Like, subscribe, belly button, all. Catch you in the next one.